In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. It is said that the man is what he eats. Whatever we eat, obviously, it impacts our life and our health a lot. Whatever we are found eating, drinking, it matters a lot in our life indeed. It matters a lot in our life indeed. Dear friends, we must be eating and drinking whatever is good for health. And as for the taste and the pleasure is concerned, it is very much momentary. And for the sake of that momentary pleasure, I think that we shouldn't be putting at risk our life and our health, because the health and the life and the health are of paramount importance to us. Nothing is as important to us as this, dear friends. Then I am actually wanted to say something else, and that is regarding the thoughts of our thoughts, because the thoughts are our food for mind, and whatever we do feed to our mind, I think we will become a person like that one, and not any bit different than that at all. We need to think in a very careful and very cautious manner. We need to think very positive. We need to think very communicative, very constructive. Whatever we are thinking, actually, we are the same sort of person. Whatever we are thinking, we are the same sort of person and not a different person at all. My dear friends and fellows, whatever whatever we are communicating with we ourselves, it matters a lot. If at all we are found telling ourselves that I cannot move forward because I am not a wealthy person, because I am not an influential person, my parents were not wealthy and influential, so for that reason there is no future for me here in this country. If at all we are found thinking a thought like that one, let me tell you that we will be putting our life into jeopardy. We will be putting our life into jeopardy, and we should never ever be talking like that one. Whatever whatever we communicate to ourselves, whatever sentences we are speaking to we ourselves, let me tell you that these sentences are going to play a kind of decisive role in our life. So if at all we want to think, my dear friends, if at all we want to say something, if at all we do say something positive and constructive, if at all we do tell ourselves that Alhamdulillah, I am getting better and I shall keep getting better. I work hard, I work smart, I work sensibly, I work wisely, and for that reason my work does produces result, and my work does produces good result, and these results are actually contributing a lot in making my life a better life. And this is how we need to communicate with we ourselves. We need to think, we need to talk, we need to talk with we ourselves. Whatever kind of talking we are doing with we ourselves, I think will be playing a kind of decisive role, will be playing a kind of decisive role in what we are going to become, what our life is going to become. I am a healthy person because I take care of what I eat, because I take care of what I drink, I take care of what I think, I take care of the kind of people I meet, I take care of the kind of conversation and the talks I do with the other people as well as with myself. Talking to myself, I think it is more important and far more important. But and all of us are actually found talking to we ourselves. But the trouble is that we don't understand what we are talking about. We don't know that these talks are actually going to play a very important and a very decisive role. We are of the view that the kind of talk we are doing with other people is the only important talk. As a matter of fact, the kind of talk we are making with we ourselves is either equally important or even more important. It is even more important. And this quality of our talk is actually everything else. Uh, how to judge whether the quality is a good one or a bad one? I think that we need to see how positive we are, how much practical we are, pragmatic we are, how much uh, how much careful and cautious we are. Because if at all we are talking to our child, the child at home, we remain careful and cautious, and we must be careful and cautious. But at the same time, whatever kind of talk we are making, we ourselves look upon the people who are found depressed in the society. Look upon the people who are depressed and quite depressed in the society. Now, these people actually, what is wrong with them? The wrong with them is that they think negative, that they are found thinking depressive thoughts, and these depressive thoughts are actually spoiling and destroying their life. So, I think that if at all we do come out of the depression, if at all we do want to steer clear of depression and the depressive state, and if at all we want to become a happy human being, we want to become a jubilant human being, if at all we do want to experience the peace of mind, all is that possible only because of the one reason, and this one reason is that we are a more positive person. We are always talking about hope. We are always found, expressing the gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to the people who are contributing one way or the other way. And we are found, we must cultivate the gratitude and lot of gratitude to our parents, etc. Dear friend, this is how we need to communicate right with we ourselves, because this communication, as I earlier said, does play a kind of decisive role in the kind of person we are going to become. And as for our life, present life is concerned, I think the beginning of this life was from the way we think, the kind of thoughts we do provide to we ourselves. Thank you. Jazakallah.